are here to talk about the one chance scenario that we've had lots of right now in this city, in a lot of cities in Nigeria.
If you're in the West Africa or you are in Nigeria, you must know this phrase, one chance. It of course rings a bell.
Yeah.
Imagine you're coming for the day, you're already tired, you're already stressed, you just want to get home. Then you stop a bus and the bus stops going to your route. These people are okay, they are not looking like, it's not looking weird. You checked everything. The moment you entered, you now found out that those people seated are accomplices to the one chance people. The door gets shut, and at that moment you just knew that you are trapped. The next move becomes a coercive control. We spend so much time, right, trying to know how to go about and be safe, not trapped in the one chance buses. What if I told you that it's even worse in relationship, where we have the abusive partners and lovers? That it goes is that some of them come for your material thing, they will be sweet talking you into normalcy. That one is even the main cocoa when it comes to being.
And in that situation, you notice that the person, male or female, will lure you in. That's the first step. They will lure you in, sweet talk you, gift trip you, before you know what's happening, you're already in the situation. Your mind is not calculating if this is safe or if that is not safe. That's the same thing that happens in one chance buses. They will tell you, oh auntie, you they enter, you they go. In relationships, they will come to woo you at some times. They will come to tell you, oh I love you, profess their love, you are the heaven in my tea, you are the tea in my earth. And before you know what's happening, you're head over heels. And when you fall yakata. The funny thing is, I know you'll be wondering why we are mirroring the two. It looks exactly the same. We are more careful when it comes to entering buses. But if you look deep down, you can tell easily that the situations are almost the same most times.
Of course.
Now, before you enter any bus, anything, snap the plate number, give anybody for your WhatsApp. Anybody at all. In case you complain anything that happen to you, that person go talk about the motor where you enter.
For the buses, they will drag you from entering another bus. You'll be wondering, and most times you will see this bus don't they come out. They will tell you we are leaving now. We don't
One
come
chance,
now.
just one person to enter.
We are leaving now, and you are in a hurry. You don't want to waste time. You want to go now too, and that's how you fall into the trap. The same thing for the one chance in relationships. This person isolates you so much that when you cry out for help, family will say, but you've not called me over to me. Isolate you from friends, isolate you from mixing with family, isolate you from making your own money, isolate you from, basic things you need as a human being on your own.
Yes.
Everything is cut off, so that you will be solely dependent on them.
You enter the one chance bus, they collect your phone. Of course, you know that the phone they are collecting is not your consent. Normally, when you have freedom, someone cannot just say, give me your phone, and you give the person. You ask questions. What do you need my phone for? What is it? But yeah, they have guns. Some of them have knives and weapons. I even have a friend that recently, this happened to her recently. She was just coming back from work, so tired, entered the one chance vehicle. They collected everything, and the trauma still lives with her. It's a very bad experience. Now imagine that kind of trauma happening to you then in a relationship, in someone that you love, you confide so much, so you don't even have freedom in your relationship. Just know at that moment that now one chance I enter this relationship, now one chance. The earlier I come out, the better for me.
Yeah. Like you all know, before now, one chance is you enter, they sprinkle a little jar.
Yeah, and you sleep off.
Yes,
you will not know where you are.
They search you and collect, or they make your mind go.
Yeah.
They'll be, anybody who can ask you what's your name, you cannot remember who you are. But it's temporal, it won't last for long.
Yeah.
In that way, nobody is beating you.
Yes.
Nobody will do any harm to you. All they are taking is what is on you at the moment.
Yes.
But the one chance we know today, They will harass you.
They'll
They
beat
will
you. Some of them will even kill you. Your family
this
will not know
lady
where you
I
are.
am telling you about. They
Yes.
after beating her, using whatever to hit her eyes, and her eyes swole up. She couldn't see well. So when the boss went back to where they picked her, they opened and pushed her out. If she had her sight, if she could
would
see
have
well,
known.
at least she would have forcefully
Identified.
landed somewhere.
Yeah.
But because she didn't see, they just pushed her. She fell inside the gutter,
Oh.
hit her head, and died on the spot.
That's
And
a very
you know how
sad
they do
story.
it? They will force you to open your bank
Your
app.
bank app.
They will collect everything
collect
from your bank
everything,
app. They
collect
come
your-
prepared. They have their POS with them.
Bam.
So they
That's
will
the
search your
latest
bag,
one. Your
yes.
POS, everything.
And then they will collect your PIN.
Your PIN.
In case anything enters
Enters
between when you
later.
go to lock your bank
Yeah.
and when they have your card and your PIN. They will collect every other thing, your phones, your any valuable you have, anything they see or deem valuable, your wigs even.
Your wigs though, because they
Because,
know, especially
yeah.
when they know it's goodie.
Yeah.
They did that to that lady because she was my classmate. Went off board, nobody heard from her. After like 2 years, because the trauma took her out everywhere for 2. Only family and
You
friends.
can imagine
And
what
you know the
happened to
trauma,
her,
and she
trauma
used
made
to
her
live
go
in.
off.
She used to live in Abuja then.
Oh my
Because
God.
of this thing, she left Abuja, left her work. Said
Oh my
once
God.
she's there, she's going to be remembering.
Remembering,
Every time she
yeah.
comes to work and step out, she's always scared.
Yeah.
Like she cannot live with that fear all her life. She relocated and left the place, came back to her family house. They took her phone, took everything that belongs to her. She
Oh
barbed
my
her hair like because of the trauma.
Oh
She
my
just,
God.
I could imagine what she felt and everything she passed through.
So
So
the country has really gotten so bad.
so bad.
Yeah,
No matter
so
where you
bad.
are, you'll be like, oh, it's not happening in. I live in Lagos. It's not happening. In Lagos. It's happening everywhere.
Yeah.
And so when she came out and told the story, I told her, my love, you have life, so it's fine. You get back from there, because I've seen people that from this stuff they lose their life.
There was something you said that I want to touch
talk
on.
about. Okay.
Before now, if you're stranded, especially if you're a woman and
Yes,
you're stranded
someone
outside,
wants to
oh
help
my
you.
God, very fast. I know how many times while I was, a student growing up, that I have truly been stranded. Even when I was a core member, there was a time the bus I entered from Ibadan to
My
Lagos.
spoil or something.
Oh my God.
It's always happened.
What are you saying? And you've planned, student life now. You've planned
Of course.
yourself
Even-
down to the last kobo.
But yes,
this
how
one
to
is
spend
not-
the money.
This one is not
Yes.
that you have extra.
And if you save money to go home and somebody give you a lift, you're not scared of that person. Oh, you're not scared when somebody stop and say, let me give you a lift, maybe from here to here. You'll be so thankful. But now somebody
You
cannot
won't
say, I want to give you
enter,
lift.
no matter what.
Oh,
You won't
Jesus
enter.
Christ.
So the decay in the society is affecting everybody too. It's affecting everybody because help now. Like luckily she saw police people that helped her.
Yes.
But in normal times, police will take you to station.
Take you
They
to
will tell you
station.
to explain.
Yeah,
what is
explain
going
yourself.
on. And like you told her, she has a life, and
Yes.
that's what's most important. Everybody in this country must have had somebody relating to them, or they
That this has
themselves,
happened
that
to.
this has happened to. You know how they used to do it? They will
Yes,
tell you,
now.
I have.
Yes.
There's a place where there's washing money. They come with different styles.
Different taxes. That one
Every-
self I've cast.
Or somebody will say, I'm just coming from Gabon. I just came with Gabon dollar. Gabon currency. That say, where can they change it? That just to get you interested, and before you know, they've done whatever and taking the one you
Do
have.
you know this Gabon one? That one even happened to me. At that time, I was in my sister's house. I was staying with my sister.
Yeah.
So after my secondary school, before I got admission into the university, and I said, okay, let me just go and start doing computer training. This guy now came and said, let him just drop me. That time, these things are not even so much rampant. He didn't say let him just drop me. He just said that he was looking for someone around, and the place he called was actually where I was going to. And I said, okay, that's actually where I'm going to. Maybe if we reach there, I'll just point to the place for you. Omo, from my good. That's how I entered now. Now from when we now on our way, he now started telling me that he just got to Nigeria, that he's looking for a customer, that he had some money he wanted to change and everything. I was like, okay, when you reach now, you can ask. I really don't know anybody from there. I don't even know what happened. From there, I don't know. I think it's jazz because it cannot not be
They
jazz.
sprinkle a
It
little.
cannot not be jazz
They
because
sprinkle a little,
this man collected my phone and now gave me a small phone that time, and I said that I should put my SIM card in that small phone so you use it and be calling me that just finished secondary school. But this man went and collected everything in my account. ATM card for him. Then after bringing mommy's ATM card, he now asked me that my sister called that I was coming from her house. What does she have? Does she have a laptop or anything? Me, I was like, my sister have a laptop now. It was not when I went to the house to go and carry the laptop that my sister's husband was like, hey, where are you going to? At that moment, my eye clear. I was like, Jesus. Yeah, they not saw me with my Nokia touch that the man gave me. When I tried dialing the man's number again for me, the number have disappeared because for him to know, he already know that the work don't cut. See me say one chance. We are one help person. It's very crazy and it gets worse than that. At least that time, this kind of thing. Imagine
at the end of the day, you
end up laughing about it and going home.
Yeah.
But imagine that they will not carry they will carry you to uncompleted building, very
And
bad
beat
place.
waiting
Some
no
will
good.
beat you. Some of them cross rivers and seas, even the worst. That's actually
The thing
the
I want
worst.
to say is
Yes.
don't keep quiet.
Yes, so
Although they will take their aim is to drive you to, or while they are going,
yes.
just be shouting,
Yes,
be making
so
noise, be doing bra bra
If
bra
you
bra.
see yourself in that kind of
Because,
situation,
yeah.
some of them will even give you something that will make you keep quiet.
Yes,
Sometimes you don't
yes.
keep quiet by your own
Because
intention.
you want to,
because
we
you want to keep
understand that,
quiet.
yeah, sometimes
Some
you
of
don't
them,
keep
they will
quiet.
just make you silent to the time you will now wake up. You're already where you don't know.
Yeah.
Look around, you don't know where you are.
Yeah.
It's now a very unknown place. At that point, your life is in their hands. You're just doing anything they say so that you will at least get your life back.
And what I wanted to point out is because there's a lot of decay in the society,
Yes.
as they throw you out, everybody there will give space.
Yeah,
Nobody is
they don't
coming
even
to
want
your
to help
rescue.
you. They will just say, they don't chop her. Yahoo boys don't chop this one. When you see something like this,
Stay from
just
one corner and
just observe.
yeah.
No, like somebody like a
Before
young lady
you
thrown
go
from a
into-
bus. Just observe. If you
Before
just
you go
observe and
into
feel that
offer
this
help.
person needs help, please help.
For me, I would say because Nigeria, most times the good people that come to help will end up being accused of what they
Of
don't
kills,
do.
yes.
For most
Yeah,
victims are
yeah.
looking for,
Yeah.
not everybody, most victims are looking for who to blame.
Blame, yes.
So that they will know, they will not feel that they've been chopped. They don't chop
Yes,
them.
yes.
They're looking for at that moment who to lay
Yeah.
the blame on. So film the process to protect your own self, because
yes.
it's one thing to go to offer help. It's another thing
To be in
become
trouble.
a victim.
Just have an evidence
Just because,
anyway, because
yeah,
every
just
evidence
because
will
you
save you a
want
lot
to.
of
Yeah.
trouble.
Once
Just
you've decided
avoid
to help, yes, and especially if you're alone, if you're two also film, you know, if you're two people,
It's even better.
yeah,
One
it's
will be
way more
talking, one
better.
will be filming
Yes,
the whole
it's
process.
way more better if you're alone to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Film the process, how you saw the person, let people around be witnessing, let film people, unaware people, you know, the reaction. It's a lot, but it's to protect yourself, because there are people who will see people in any victim whatsoever and they are moved to help even without thinking. Their first
They just
instinct
run, they
is
just
to-
want to
is
help
to
you.
help. Yeah, so that is it. People who are in relationships, most
Yeah.
times we want to fall with our heads,
Yeah.
but we end up falling with our hearts, because this is a love situation. You can't predict how
How it
people
turns
who
out.
say I enter a relationship with my one eye open. I mean, it's not like you will not be smart
Yeah.
in what you're doing, but most times, when love carry you, don't carry you. The whole point is that you have to also find ways to safeguard yourself. Some of us, although we've talked a bit about it, some of us, our families have trained us to stay calm, especially the girl child. Don't talk too loud. If you're in pain, just find a way to relay your pain to someone. Bring somebody to the corner and do the talk gently. There are times gentle talking, gentle assessing a situation works. But if you see that your life is on the line, there is no need to go about it the gentle way. We've said it more than many times. Shout if you're in a bus and you know your brain, your senses are there, and you can see that shouting will help you. At least try. Shout.
Your safety is very, very important. Whether you're in a relationship or in a one chance bus or anything, once you find out that something is wrong, your gut tells you that something is wrong, my dear, be rude if you have to, be loud if you have to. Before they close that door, once you notice that something is bad, start that time, be dragging with them, be shouting. It's better for people to help you that time than when they already carried you out. Then another one is, if you're in a relationship and you found out that this person is a one chance, the person wants to deal with you, your seat is at stake, start using your phone, make calls, make sure that you always have a line or something that you can always call to safety at that point. At this point, what I'm trying to say is that you should prioritize your safety. It's very, very important. Just like now that school has closed, this is the longest holidays on vacation. Children are at home. If your children must go out, like we are parents, if your children, don't put them in that one bus. Having a one bus is still risky. One bus that picks your children. Don't just tell your children to go. Please be there. An adult must be there, so that in case of
an adult
is not there, let it be a driver that you trusted, that you know the person's house, you know the person's family, you know that if this driver is not here, I have somebody I'll hold for neck for your children. It's funny, but it's for your safety. Sometimes it's even good to leave your phone that has all your account details. If you have two phones, just have the one that you can easily use to make calls and keep, especially when you're going to a place you don't know, just to be safe, honestly. But imagine losing everything you've worked for over the years.
I told my account officer, no matter what.
Imagine over the years.
Except it is me.
Yes.
I want to make it difficult to get to that account. So it's just for you to make one very difficult to access, even for you,
yourself.
Especially it depends on,
honestly, it's
just
very
for
sad.
safety. And then they plan. As far as they are planning,
the only way is to just be very vigilant. You cannot know it all. My sister the other day, she have personal boat guys. Then this day she told me that her boat guy was busy and she has a customer, a client that wanted to see the site. So she now decided to book. She booked online, or she did not do offline. I don't know why somebody that she booked online would want to because all your details are on the boat app. She entered, it's not like she was careless. Someone cannot say she was not careful. She was careful because the money she used to book that boat, she would have used it to use transport and go there. But she decided to be safe because there was a lot of one chance situation in that around where she was that time. She now decided to just use boats. Do you know, on the way, the guys start moving funny. And you have to be at alert. If you enter a bus, whether it's boat or anything, please don't just keep your phone and be watching.
Once they see that
your mind is not
your mind is
not, you're pressing your phone and all that, the person will start moving funny.
And
because
you're
alone. She was just there in the bus. Then she said she was just observing. And it's not like she's going to a place she doesn't know. This is the site that she has been going, and is the top selling place, so she knows where she was going. So the guy, the guy wanted to follow another route, and that route is lonely. Luckily, she now saw police van pass. Immediately the guy saw police van pass, like the way he behaved or somehow, he now said this guy is up to something. She now said that she wants to stop, she wants to end the ride. The guy refused. Here, on top of my own money, you cannot end the ride. She started shouting. Police now saw the way she was shouting. They now turned. The guy now saw that the police, he now started rushing, moving fast with her. And she opened the door and jumped out. The police stopped and saw that she was on the floor. Now asked her if she has all the details of the driver. She said yes. They now started chasing the driver. Then people gathered and were now asking what the problem is. She said she cannot even talk. Immediately she told me, I said, when you start the enter bus, because I know that every other person Me
it
self,
was-
if I'm the one telling her I entered
yeah,
bus, she
it
will.
was boss
But me, I
situation.
know that is boss situation. I say, ah, waiting you and boss they do. You can't
Say
enter
no
bus.
be
Go in.
boss,
She say
na
no be
boat.
boss, na boat. So it's you cannot just be very careful, to be honest. But then let's actually try to, because if she was carried away, she wouldn't have even known that the guy took another route.
Yeah.
That is even the first one. If she was not looking around, she would not even see the police vehicle pass. So when you're in a car, especially when you're not with your partner, your husband, because me, I'm relaxed when it's my husband driving. But if I'm driving in a boat or somewhere else, I'm always shining my eye. I want to know, because the society is not as safe as it used to be.
Yeah.
So,
Although
yeah.
there are additional things like share your location.
Your location, yes, you can
Those
share your
ones,
location.
yes, those ones
Yeah.
can help.
That
But
share
your location, it works, but it has its own limitations.
It
And
has
that
limitation because the
is
car is
what-
moving. Now I'm here.
Mhm.
Then I share my location to my husband, to, for
Mhm.
instance. He already knows that this is the place I'm going. He's coming straight to this place. But when he's not chasing a car that is moving, I'm not sure.
That way, just so that you've done all the
Yeah,
right
all
things,
the right stuff.
still share your location.
Yeah.
Then you can have a code word.
Code word.
So maybe
yes.
assuming you're in the
Yes.
car and the person is refusing to stop, just like,
Yes.
and they are on central lock, you can't open to jump out, because that's another
Yes,
thing.
that's another thing.
Yeah. So if the car is on central lock, you can't open to jump out. All you need to do is to call your person, still
Yes,
act
so
normal.
ask, yeah.
Call your person,
Tell
say
the
your
person
code
what happened,
word,
yeah.
and the person will follow your location even while you are on transit. As
yes.
you're moving the location until you get to where you are, you know, and the
Yeah.
person will already also know. I have code words with my children, even when I'm making call with them and they are not in a good place to talk. I have code words down to that, down to
yeah.
this little thing when no
Little
get
things, yeah.
head. As far as he says the code word, I already know that
Yeah.
where they are, they can't talk. Or if it's something I really need to, I'll say, come out from there, you know.
Talk to
Or with
me.
the code word, whoever
you
around.
will not know that you have passed the
Yes,
message. I think
yes.
I will do that when my children
Yes,
start.
I have code words. I have code words.
Because
We
I still have
code
small
words for
children.
different.
I like
yeah.
this code words.
Yes,
I'll
yes,
do it to my
yes.
children.
Relationship, because we've just been talking about the vehicle aspect. Because for
Vehicle,
me,
yeah.
that one is the one that we all need to master.
Master.
If you know
Yeah.
this one, and it is what is happening here and
Exactly.
now. If you know this one, with what you've experienced here, your brain will now be alert to
Alert.
also spot
Yeah,
it
to
in
spot
any
in
situation.
any situation, yeah.
Relationship, in your normal transaction, because you know one chance cannot just be in boss and relationship. It happens in even simple day-to-day transactions. So let's say you are in a relationship that is looking like a one chance situation. You have to say no early enough. Say no to things even when you don't need to say no. Don't be too agreeable. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Come out for dinner. Okay, you're dressing up because you've had dinner. Your hair, you're rushing to
You're
go
rushing
for.
to go.
If you
You're not
must
even
go,
telling- yeah.
change location. Tell him, okay, let's not go to so place.
Let's do
go
here.
to yeah.
Yeah, it's closer to me.
Tell her I'm not comfortable, or don't even say you're not comfortable. Just for no reason, just change the location
Suggest and see the
and
reaction.
see the reaction. See if you know if they will dance to your
Even
tune.
though you want to go there,
Don't
but
do
just
it
see,
once.
yeah, let the
Do it
person,
repeatedly until you're comfortable, because some
Yeah.
people are patient.
Yeah, very,
They
very.
will say, you see this thing, we go see
yeah.
the end of it. They will do it repeatedly until they wear you out, and then they
Yeah.
will now come in to do the main aim that they have. You know, so do it repeatedly, do it until you see the signs you're looking for. All the unnecessary politeness. It's good to be polite, don't get me wrong, but sometimes too much politeness.
It's not actually good.
Somebody has done you bad, somebody has hurt you in relationship, and because you want to maintain the peace,
Yeah.
you're just politely accepting whatever.
Mm.
You know, just unnecessary politeness, don't just cut it out, because you don't know what you're saving at the point of you calling it as it is.
Yeah.
There are so many ways to spot this thing, but these are the little few ones we've listed here. We would like you to leave a comment and tell us other ways that you think someone
Yeah. can be lured.
can be lured and
Yeah.
can keep themselves safe.
Relationship and in the one
Yes,
chance
yes,
scenarios.
relationship in one chance,
Yeah.
boss scenarios.
Those scenarios.
How it's different for different cities. But because for me now, I'm looking at every boss as a one chance boss. You don't know the kind spirits that will enter a driver today and
Who will
he'll say,
change routes.
oh boy, maybe do one chance today. Tomorrow will become normal bus drivers.
Or they are giving him or her offers because
These
women
people are-
drive these days. They are giving them
Yes.
offers.
Uh-huh.
One that happened that they caught people. An
And
elderly
they
man
use
was an
pregnant women.
accomplice.
Mm-hmm.
Man, inside man,
They use
woman,
pregnant women,
old
yes.
woman. They were even beating the grandfather like Agadiwoke.
They use
Old
pregnant
man like
women.
you.
They make them sit in
Why
the
would you be
buses.
doing this kind of thing, especially to children that are supposed to be your grandchildren?
They don't have conscience, so they're not
Jesus
thinking
Christ.
as you're thinking. They don't think like
well,
we are
no.
thinking. They use pregnant women. They go as far as using pregnant, or maybe they stuff their tummy to make them look
To make
pregnant.
them look pregnant. Yeah.
And they drag them they bring them to the bus, so that when you come in, you say, oh, once a pregnant woman is here, nothing will happen.
Yes, these days, like, it has even shown
Well, they
people
are all
shaking.
in an organization. They are all working together. They can do it in a way they will move halfway, they stop, one person will come down, and part of them you just relax and in a normal bus. They will get to a junction, another person.
Yes,
That's how they
even
will
the
now, before
one
you realize
someone told me about. There is this person I know. She said the way the car was going, someone came down, but it was not looking very nice. But because she was at a lot, she had to tell her husband, check her husband. Then the husband now told her that if your gut, when is your gut start telling you something, that if your gut is telling you to
Yeah.
come down,
Just
how
come
much
down.
bus is
How
down?
much?
They stopped. The police was like, now came to her and say, fine woman, how are you? Hope you're fine. She now said, driver, I'm coming down. And I said, but we have not reached now. Which one is that? The policeman now said, oh guy, you say you won't come down for a year. Will you force her to follow you? And that, like, she already
Once
having
your
chills.
gut, yeah.
Like, I say, please don't play
Once
with your
your
gut.
gut,
Once
yeah.
you're not, imagine she missed that opportunity. Maybe next place she will see herself safe. She cannot live to tell the story.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody hearing this can get to the River State.
You enter. Self-employed driver of River State and drivers welfare. I know say this in a two union with the River State when it comes to River State transporters. Wetin be una work? Why una open that union? Wetin una dey work? River State Ministry of Transportation. Make una really make me understand, because I wan understand wetin una dey work, because for it don dey go close to a year. And people don't they complain about one chance, and nobody is doing anything about it. Okay, they don't catch one yesterday now. Police don't carry him. They fit charge him to court. They fit bail him. If there's no complainant, they can bail him.
River State Transportation Agency
okay.
Association,
Anyone
Bus
willing?
Drivers Association, please
It's
give
too
these
much
buses
now.
tags, the real
Yeah.
ones that you know.
It's too much.
Because
now.
from what I'm noticing, it's like you can buy
A keke bus today and start driving.
and start driving. But that's why there are buses everywhere.
Buses, and you don't know which is which.
Every junction now is a bus stop.
You know.
We know we're all looking for how to make ends meet. Every junction, any keke bus can come to any junction and stand and gather people, and that is it. Before now, but each state used
Yeah.
to have
Numbers
taxi.
of-
Yes, for taxis
And the colors,
buses and colors.
like Port Harcourt used to be white and blue.
White
You
and
want to
blue.
see white and blue, you know that
Anambra
this
was
one
yellow and black.
Owerri blue,
Lagos.
yellow and black. Even Owerri,
Eh.
Bosimo.
Yeah.
That Bosimo is blue and
Yes.
black and yellow.
Lagos
Like once you
was-
see it, you know that.
Yeah.
But once you see the one that is
Lagos was yellow
unpainted,
and
you will
black
not be like,
too,
I
yeah.
beg, oh, the
But
one
before you
chance.
know what's happening, we started relaxing these laws.
Yeah.
These laws were made to protect us. But before we started relaxing the laws, and now these things are now
And now
getting
happening.
worse. We don't have what else to do. Let's go back to that system where we coded these buses, and then maybe find a way to systematically know each bus that is leaving have a bus section. Yes, maybe it's a junction, but have it organized with tallies in a way that although these people are abueros, they don't care. All they want to know is that
Their
a
money.
passenger is entering and they are getting there. But if we can, do things to help
Yeah.
the situation. I like what they are doing in River State now. There's going to be a rally for this boss one chance, because
Yes.
it's getting too much. Gather people, do a rally, let everybody know that we are now aware, because keeping quiet means that the
Yes,
thing will
that
be happening.
you are accepting it.
It
It's
will be
just
happening
even keeping
under
quiet is
closed
still
doors. Yeah.
part of the what
It's
we're
just like
talking
a
about.
neighbor,
Say that
somebody
your
will-
neighbor na kidnapper.
One day,
you keep quiet, one day
exactly.
go carry you and
That's
your
why
family.
they say if you hear something, say something.
Say
If
it,
you
oh.
see something, say something. They are not just talking to the victim, they are talking to people around the victim. The person might not be able to speak up, but people around who are seeing what is going on, do the talking. Why I'm saying this is the rallies, let the states that will do the rallies, not just one state, other states follow suit. Let Nigeria know that we know that this thing is happening, because as we're keeping quiet, any boss that sees that these things are just
Lately,
any
people have
boss
been
that
crying
sees
out, so
this rally will now make it everybody in Rivers State will know
and
that
be aware.
yes, there's an awareness out there. People are speaking up too in using the social media platforms. Like where I never even knew things like that. I've never heard anybody talk about
Are you
it online.
serious?
No.
It was a lot. So these days, I even prefer to enter keke or take keke charter than enter bus. At least keke,
Just
no, they're
because
not
of that
closing
safety,
door.
Yeah, because of that safety.
Highest, I will throw the driver out.
Because of that safety too.
Honestly,
And they
yeah.
operate more when it rains. So maybe when it rains,
because people are just wanting to enter car and go.
still talking to bus organizations, bus associations, transport associations. Whenever it rains, do it in a way that rush to enter and go home will be minimized. I know these things, to systematically keep things in
It's
order in
not easy.
Nigeria. Bottom line is look out for yourself.
Yeah.
Be careful, especially when you're entering buses. Be careful in relationships.
True.
For people who have been victims of this, like we said, one
Yeah.
in every 10 female have probably have been a victim one way or the other,
I swear.
whether in relationship or in the bus one chance. And one in every 10 female also know someone who have, if you've not been a victim,
Yeah.
someone who has at some point been a victim of either situation. We're reaching out to you, because this is the only platform where we can do that. We are praying for your speedy recovery,
Yeah.
speedy healing, because
So
the
you
healing,
heal from the
yes,
trauma,
the
because it's a
trauma.
lot.
It's supposedly meant to take a long time. Women being emotional, these things take a while to heal. If this video opened your eyes, resonated with you in one way or the other, if you know anybody who has been in situations that we've outlined in this video,
Yeah.
I think this is the right time to share this video with them. They may pick a thing or two that will help them to heal, that will also safeguard them from falling into situations such as this.
Just let us know how we can help you and encourage you to bounce back. Okay? Until next time, subscribe, like,
Stay safe and stay fair.
stay fair. We love
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.